Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's John. I am making this video to kind of show off something I made about 2 or 3 years ago. It's a couple like commentary style videos, but I think they're pretty bad. But I still wanted to sort of like archive them. I had them on my hard drive, just not on YouTube anymore. So I'm going ahead and re-uploading them here on this channel, both in one video. These coming up are my shittiest videos I've ever made. I hate them. I mean, there are things I like about them, but for overall, it's like this YouTube channel is actually for my entertainment, but these videos that I made were meant to be seen by other people and agreed upon, even though I don't think I really knew what I was talking about. I was kind of talking out my ass. In some ways, it might have come true of some of the things I said in the first one. The second one is literally just an ad for my friend's website that's not even up anymore, so yeah, I don't know. Here, just watch them.
There was once upon a time in our recent history where in order to watch TV, you had to go into the living room and use cable, or at the very least, antenna. But that time has since passed, and now TV is readily available on any device with the use of streaming services. Streaming services like Netflix provide a wide variety of shows and movies you can watch at any time as long as you have the service. Today, many write off cable as if it's a product of a bygone era, a soon-to-be forgotten service that will never see the light again. But I'm here to tell you that is wrong. In fact, cable may make a huge return, as I believe history will repeat itself. Back then, cable was useful because with just one cable package, you can get pretty much any show or movie you wanted. The problem was the price. Major cable companies would charge hefty prices for their service. So when streaming services like Netflix only charged 10 to 15 bucks for the same variety of shows and movies, well, people started leaving their cable companies. Now, instead of having to wait for something to come on or pay for it through on demand, you can watch anything you want at any time for a cheaper price as long as you have that service. And this is why people believe cable is no more. But the success of streaming is exactly what will kill them. You may not see it now, but soon you will realize that streaming is turning back into regular old TV. Media companies have started to notice streaming services as very successful. They started to see that, and now they all have their own. So instead of 2 or 3 streaming platforms with loads of variety, now there's hundreds of them, each owned by some big media company. This may not alarm you right away, but think about this. One of the most recent complaints people have against the OGs like Netflix and Hulu right now is the lack of content not including their own. This is because before every media company owned streaming services, more content was divided evenly across these 2 or 3 different platforms. But now, all the Warner Brothers content goes to HBO Max, all the Disney content goes to Disney Plus, all the Viacom content goes to Paramount Plus. So now there's nothing left for Netflix and Hulu except for their originals. And Netflix and Hulu aren't, they're not big media companies like Warner Brothers and Disney. So, their originals aren't going to be the best cinematic masterpiece. Now, no streaming platform has variety, and guess what? Remember how much people hated the prices of cable? Well, in order to have all the streaming services so you can watch whatever you want, you have to pay just as much as cable. So what's the point in streaming services if you're gonna pay for each platform like they're channels on a cable box? There's no point. Why get HBO Max if you can just get a cable package that has Cartoon Network and TBS and shit? It's useless because each service is going to add up. So every month you're paying $200 like you would for your cable package. There's no difference. It's pointless. I've talked about how every company owning streaming services creates less variety and makes costs go up, which, takes away from the best part of streaming services, but I haven't actually said anything about why cable is going to make a comeback. Well, that all stems from this. Since there's so many streaming services, and not everyone's going to want to get them all, some genius, some brainiac out there is going to get the idea to bundle all the services together, effectively recreating cable and putting us back where we started, creating an endless loop of history repeating itself. Webotology.com is a website run by my good friend Johnny. Johnny, sometimes referred to as John Blocks, was a YouTuber from 2014 to 2019, but after getting fed up with YouTube's rules, Johnny decided to abandon YouTube and focus on his own website. On his website, he posts videos, art, and books. Now you might be asking yourself, why do I care? Well, I'll tell you why. This is why you should go see Webotology.com. The videos are a major part of Webotology. Right now, Johnny is working on a series called I Said It, where he gives his opinion on various forms of media, including video games and movies.
Super Mario 64 is the greatest game ever made. Luigi's Mansion is a great game, but not a system seller. The Secret of NIMH shouldn't have a G rating. Doom on the Super Nintendo just should have never been made. There, I said it. I said it. I said it. I said it.
Don't be fooled by the low quality camera, because it's done that way on purpose. When making the series, Johnny wanted the episodes to feel like early YouTube videos before every video on the platform was in HD. The writing in these episodes are pretty great. Johnny does a really good job conveying the way he feels, and he obviously does the research into the topic he's talking about. Not only is his writing phenomenal, but his editing is impeccable. With all the effects and animations he puts into the videos, it makes the experience more enjoyable to watch. The music added in always feels right in the background, and the intro scene has some of the best music I've ever heard. The sound quality could be better, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't improve every episode. I Said It is not the only thing he has video-wise. There's older series like FFRF, a video game reviewing show, New vs. Retro Gamer, a show that I also starred in, and Stickman Scribble World, an animated cartoon. I'm not going to get into these shows really, but I do recommend you go watch them, and you can go watch all of these right now on Webotology.com for free. Besides shows, there's also solo skits and short films in their own category. While there's not as much art as there is videos, what is there is some truly great stuff. But not only can he draw, he can also write some killer stories. His novel, Bluebird's Magic Tree, is a thrilling and somewhat creepy tale that I won't spoil here. Just know that Johnny can write his books and he can draw some art. You're free to save the art directly onto your hard drive and use it for backgrounds or whatever else. Everything on the website is completely open. You can download any videos or art on the website free of charge. That's all I can say for now. Please go check out Webotology.com. Links in the description. I hope I convinced at least one person to go take a look. I'm Blazing One, and thank you for watching.